Hello everyone. Right, thought I'd do a quick how to kill Claw of Jormag. Right, here we go. So as you can see, the fight starts off with him up on a icy rise, and the best thing to really do is to kind of stay back on this platform and guard the gun turrets, because as you can see, you get incoming ads, and you kind of just need to destroy, as well as the ice demons themselves. You just need to kind of kill those icy fortresses that will just spawn more until you get them down. So just go in, smash it all up. They do a bit of AoE damage and they are champions, so yeah, if you can do stuff at range then that's cool, but if you've got some toughness going on, you can happily wade in and kill them. As you'll see here, there's a bunch of them that have spawned just in front of the rise. It's actually not a good place to be if you don't have any kind of ranged abilities, because there is a lot of AoE from the dragon coming in down that slope towards the gun placement, so you want to kind of stay off of there. It's a general rule of thumb that you want to stay off of there anyway, as you'll see in a minute for the next little sub phase. Okay, so once they're all down, you can grab one of the weapons from in front. Okay, what you'll see here, and the idea for kind of phase 1 is to get that wall of spikes down, because as well as them being impenetrable and not being able to get past them to do any damage to the dragon, it also puts down that blue ice patch that's kind of everywhere in front, and you can see all these other idiot players running straight into it. It does do damage, it puts a condition on you, so you really don't want to stand in it, and you'll see people dying to it. The other reason, as I said before, is because yeah, you'll see a lot of damage going down that slope like that. That will knock you back and do a ton of damage, and it's just really annoying to be interrupted and knocked back like that. So yeah, as you can see, staying off to the side is really the best tactic. It doesn't kind of cause any line of sight issues, as you can see, and you just want to spend your time taking down that wall. There goes a fear. You can be feared at any point, at any place during this whole encounter, so it's just something to be aware of. It doesn't really do anything, it's just annoying. Okay, so once this wall actually goes down, as you can see, it will remove the blue patches that do damage, and eventually it will take the wall down and the dragon becomes attackable, so you just need to get in there. You can use the weapons that you picked up to do damage to him, target a point and do it, but yeah, you know, I like it, it's used to going with the hammer. So yeah, you can target his head or either of his front claws. I'm just going to do a bit of damage. It does take a crap ton of extra damage during this phase, so you kind of want to save everything for it. Okay, once he starts moving like that, he's about to take off, and you need to get the hell out of there. Okay, so yeah, we're all just heading back up to the gun placement, because it's just a case of rinse and repeat. Other things to watch out for during this major phase 1 is keep the gunners alive. They're NPCs, but they will go down and they do need reviving, because they do help out with damage on the corrupted spike wall. As I say, even from this range you can be feared, so that's just something to watch for. And he obviously just res any other players that might go down. They shouldn't do during this phase, unless they're kind of being daft and staying out in front. Okay, so that's just rinse and repeat over and over. So as you can see, we've got to this phase where we're attacking him, and you can see the health going down to around 30-40% mark, which is what you want, which is what will trigger the main phase 2. So instead of running back to the gun placement, you can see some of us are heading west, because we can see that the health is at the point where phase 2 is going to happen. And this will actually make Claw of Jormag go to a new location, as you'll see.
The cannons have been adjusted. This time we'll bring it down. For good. Here it comes. Fire away!
Pretty epic. Okay, so now he's wingless. Okay, things to watch out for in phase 2. You'll see we've kind of just moved to a new slope, essentially. Major thing is you're going to be taking damage constantly throughout this phase from frost demon monster guys that are up on the sides looking down, constantly firing damage out at people. You've got Claw of Jormag himself actually doing kind of front conal AoE wave of damage all the way up the slope that we're fighting on. The spikes that I'm attacking now do AoE damage when you stand near them. As you can see, they've all got little red rings around them. So yeah, there's a whole lot of ways to die here. So as usual, priority always goes to just making sure other people get rezzed. Okay, so the whole point of this phase is there are golems going in that you can see with the shield icons above their head, and you really need to just keep a path cleared for them so that they can get their bombs down to Claw of Jormag, so that with enough of them going in, he will get stunned and become attackable again, just like in phase 1. So that just means attacking the frost spikes that appear, getting them down as quickly as possible. As soon as their golem runs into one of those, they'll just instantly die. They can also be killed from the frost demons that are up on the ledges. So, but there's not really a whole lot you can do about that. It's really not worth going up on those ledges and trying to take those guys out, because they just respawn and they're just really high health champions. So it's kind of seems more beneficial to just take out the spikes. As you can see, there's other ads running around. These are really high health, high armor, Ice Colossus and Hounds. Again, the only time it's really worth doing anything to them is when there are no spikes to worry about. Otherwise, it's just a case of kiting them around. You do see a lot of people wasting their time standing around just attacking them for no good reason when there are still spikes up, which is quite annoying, but still. Also, as well as that, you will see players as well as yourself getting trapped in ice. When that happens, if you can get to them, smash it, get them out of it, or you can spam your one button to try and get yourself out of it if you're caught. Okay, when you hear the call go down that he's vulnerable and you can get in and attack, just do so, of course. This time you'll notice that there's a lot of blue craps still on the floor, so you will actually get a condition the longer you do stand in it. But it's not so much damage this time that you really can die from it unless you're doing something really wrong. Good thing to note is when you're taking out frost spikes, if any do appear in that blue stuff, don't take them out unless you've got a ranged ability. Don't run into the blue stuff. I've condensed this video a hell of a lot. I mean, this event with this amount of people, I don't know, probably maybe 20 people max. This took us around 30 minutes or so. But yeah, there's really not a lot to it, and it's a really fun event when there's a lot of people there.